Hey, it's Ashlyn, and this is one thing every brawler main in Brawl Stars understands. Let's get into it. Amber mains understand the struggle of running out of ammo, so you're left shooting one measly fireball at a time. It's all fun and games until you're out of ammo. Ashe mains understand the pleasure of going full rage in the enemy spawn and getting kill after kill. Ashe mains thrive in watching the other team not be able to play the game at all. Barley mains just really hate this guy. He's also just a less fun, but better version of this brawler. All B mains know the aggravation of using your rattled hive gadget just for it to glitch out once it goes off the map and does 0 damage to enemies, even if you can see the animation hit them. This bug has been in the game for way too long. Supercell, please fix it. Belle mains know that even though her second gadget isn't as popular, it is by far the most fun and satisfying when you use it and actually hit it. They also know how satisfying it is making the other team hate each other because they're just bouncing her shots off one another. If you're a Bibi main, you know exactly how to pull the perfect combo and getting double the damage by using knockback and bubble at the same time. Bo mains know how funny it is to watch that one enemy brawler continuously walk over your traps and watch the enemy team suffer. Bonnie mains understand the pain of running out of her Sugar Rush gadget, so you have to be incredibly slow the rest of the game. All Brock mains know how hard it is to hit your shots when the enemy is in mid-range of you, or when you're up against unnecessarily fast brawlers. They also know the feeling of getting a perfect Brock super on the high safe and absolutely destroying the safe. Bull mains understand the satisfaction of perfectly chaining supers and killing all 3 on the enemy team. They also know how stupid the enemy team is for leaving you on safe in Heist with damage cure activated and Berserker star power. Buster mains know how annoying it is when you use your super just for the enemy brawler to be just outside of your super radius and still do damage to you. If you're a Buzz main, you know the utter embarrassment of missing the super you just took so long to charge, so you immediately activate your gadget for a second chance just to end up missing that one too. Byron mains have experienced how entitled their teammates feel when they think they can just leave their brain at home and not dodge a single shot because they think you'll heal them the entire time. I mean, come on, let the Byron mains have some fun too and dodge some shots so we don't have to sit behind you healing you the entire game. All 8-bit mains remember how superior extra life star power was in Showdown. Carl mains really hate engaging with your flying hook gadget just to be knocked back and CC'd to death. Chester mains know how annoying it is when you get the wrong super when all you really wanted was Candy Popper or Jawbreaker. True Collete mains know that all it takes to kill any brawler in the game is 2 shots and a super. Yes, including Frank. Colt mains know how satisfying it is getting a full clip shot and super, even if it's the 10th time they've done it. Cordelius mains are just toxic. Crow mains just missed Phoenix Crow before his rework. I mean, what is this? They also know the satisfaction of getting the perfect Crow super and one-shotting someone with it. Before we get into the rest of the video, make sure you subscribe. It would help me a lot. Thank you. If you're a Darryl main, you know exactly how to hit that 6k damage on safe in Heist with just one gadget. You also know the excitement of when you get double or even triple rolls on the enemy team. Doug mains are just obsessed with his wacky walk. Oh, and hot dogs. Dynamike mains understand how satisfying it is to hit a double jump and completely bamboozle the enemy team, especially if there is a Mortis. Edgar mains know the importance of the thumbs down pen. Primo mains understand how painful it is when you have your super in Brawl Ball and you find the perfect opportunity to jump in and score, but your teammates won't pass the ball to you. They also know the evil joy of throwing one of the enemies on top of your teammates if you don't like them. M's mains know the feeling of when you're about to die, but you use your healing star power super on multiple enemies at once and basically become invincible. They also never use this skin. Eve mains know how funny it is being able to hover above water and watch a Mortis try to hit you. All Fang mains know the pure temptation of using your super, even if it will cost you your life. They also know that it's worth it when they get that triple kill. Frank mains just want one thing, and that is to be thicker. There is nothing like running it down in a straight line and being indestructible. Gale mains know the pure enjoyment of using your jump pads to trap people in impossible places. also known as cheesing. Gene mains know the sheer embarrassment of lining up the perfect super just for a spawnable like a turret to show up and pulling that instead. They also know that they're the sole reason their team even wins certain games. All gray mains understand how fun it is to use your walking cane gadget and super at the same time to pull the enemy brawler all the way across the map. I mean, it looks ridiculous. Griff mains understand how clutch the healing star power is. Grom mains understand the pleasure of hitting all 3 bombs with this radio check gadget. They also understand the frustration of trying to hit someone with your base attack when they're right on top of you. It feels almost impossible sometimes. Gus mains understand the pain of flashing your super to let your teammates know you're trying to shield them, but they decide to keep moving and dodge your shield. It's even worse when you know you could have just used a shield on yourself. If you're a Hank main, which I doubt there's many of you, you know what it's like to only be relevant for a few days on release as he's running over every other brawler just to be nerfed and never played again. If you're a Jacky main, you know exactly what your fate is when you're going up against other tanks, because most tanks are just better than Jacky. Janet mains know the utmost importance of the pop star Janet skin. Jessie mains thrive in seeing that one brawler that doesn't understand that they're bouncing her shots onto their teammates. They also understand where to set up the perfect turret so that the enemy team has to deal with it but can't destroy it. Leon mains are just happy that Supercell changed the vision gear so it doesn't reveal his location anymore. Lola mains understand the feeling of immense regret when they put their Lola clone right in front of them just to be penny splashed to death. All Lu mains know the pure evil joy of watching the enemy slip and slide all over a skating rink and just chaining supers until the map is covered in Lu supers. Maisie mains know that they're carrying their teammates when they super and gadget multiple enemy brawlers over and over. They also know the pain of trying to hit a very fast enemy with their delayed shot. Mandy mains understand that having your super is all you really need in life. There's nothing like the satisfaction of guessing where the enemies are at the start of a knockout round and one-shotting someone. Max mains just really love tank mains. Meg mains know they're one of the only few who actually like playing Meg. They also understand that sometimes it's worth it to just die to get your mech form back. All Mortis mains understand how important it is to spin before scoring the ball in Brawl Ball, even if they did absolutely nothing to help their team. Mr. P mains understand how annoying it is facing someone who knows exactly how to dodge his suitcases every single time. All Nani mains understand the thrill of watching a brawler kill themselves just by attacking you when you have your return to sender gadget activated. Nita mains understand the pure joy of seeing tanks on the other team. Nothing like keeping max distance from the tanks and using your bear to body block and do the work for you. But they also understand the frustration of playing a game where you can't hit anyone, so you get shot and there's nothing you can do about it. Otis mains know the satisfaction of muting someone and spinning on them before killing them because you know they can't do anything about it. Pam mains just want one thing, and that's for this skin to finally be in game. Penny mains understand that even if they die so many times in a row, as long as they have a perfectly set up mortar, they're not actually letting their team down. They also know the satisfaction of hitting a 6k on someone with her barrel gadget. All Piper mains know how let down you feel when you gadget someone with homemade recipe just for it to go for someone else that is not even close to the brawler you wanted to hit. Poco mains understand the pain of accidentally missing your super on one of your teammates when you could have just saved it for yourself. RT mains know how soul-crushing it is to finally use your super to get a kill, but you realize you didn't get enough shots off, so you're stuck in your super form waiting for impending doom. Rico mains understand how superior it feels when technically you should have died, but you use your bouncy castle gadget to heal up just in time. It's also just fun running around with super fast speed with the Robo Retreat star power. Rosa mains know what true thumb pain is because of how much they have to auto-aim. Ruffs mains have to deal with people who grab his power-up just to die 10 seconds later. Sam mains understand how annoying it is that Brawl Stars hasn't fixed a glitch where your knuckle busters don't go where you aim them when it's against a wall. They also understand the pain of seeing your knuckle busters on the water. Sandy mains know what it's like to be mistaken as a she instead of a he, especially on release. People are still calling Sandy a she. Shelly mains understand how frustrating it is when you hear your super go off right before you die, but it didn't actually go off. All real Spike mains prefer Fertilizer over Curveball. They also understand how infuriating it is when you finally go against someone that can actually dodge your Curveball. Sprout mains know the feeling of using your Sprout Wall at the perfect timing to stop other Brawler supers like Fang Super, Buzz Super, or Nani Super. Squeak mains understand the feeling of joy when you completely nuke someone with your Squeak Super, or watching someone struggle in your Residue gadget. If you're a Stew main, you know exactly how to execute the perfect triple dash every single time. If you're a Surge main, you actually know how to get past level 1 and how important it is to try and stay alive as long as you can when you have your level 4. You're just not a brawler until you upgrade at least 1 level. Tara mains understand that nothing feels worse than missing the super you waited all game long to charge. Tick mains know exactly how to deal with its counters, saving your shield gadget and tick head for the perfect moments. They also know that feeling when your enemy doesn't have enough damage to kill your tick head, so you just sit there smiling, watching it hit them. Willow mains know the constant struggle of trying to hit your super but missing majority of the time. With Willow, there's nothing like making your enemy score on their own net in Brawl Ball. That's it for the video. If you have any other ideas for any of these brawlers, make sure to put in the comments. Don't forget to watch the rest of my videos, subscribe, comment, all of that. I'll see you guys later.